folks. I'm Seamus.
And I'm Sean.
Well, today we have a whiskey from somewhere other than Kentucky and Tennessee, even the East Coast, not even the West Coast. Was recently on a trip to Idaho, of all places, visiting some in-laws. I was with my wife, and we ended up in Caldwell, which is a small town just outside of Boise. And in this they got this little town square. There's a little stage and little plaza area. And in that plaza area is a ice cream shop called The Still, S-T-I-L. And I went in there. It was a hot day. Everybody's a little warm, so we wanted to get something to cool us off. And they had booze-infused ice cream. They had 3 different kinds. One was, I think, Kahlua in ice cream. And the other one was, I think it was like a margarita, so it had probably tequila or something in it. So you had to be 21 to buy these. They didn't just sell it to anybody. And the other one was a booze-infused. So I think it's called the Ed and Carl Take Reno was the name of the ice cream. And I am not an ice cream aficionado by any means. I mean, I like vanilla. I like pralines is one of my favorites. But this ice cream was awesome. And I loved the bourbon. I went back in and asked them, hey, what's the bourbon that you guys use on this? I had no idea what they used. Well, it was this. Seven Devils, which is made in Caldwell. It is, I believe it's probably sourced whiskey, but they do have barrels apparently, and I think they said they do age it. I don't think they're making the distillate though. Maybe they are, but they didn't talk much about that. But their biggest thing is that the water that they mix with the whiskey is from the Seven Devils mountain range, which is part of the Rockies. So it's Koenig Distillery, and again, they're located in Caldwell, Idaho. They have vodkas, and I don't know if they have gins or anything. They might have some margaritas and other things, or not margaritas, tequilas and some other, a lot of flavored. But they do have a couple of. They got this bourbon, they've got a rye, and they got a couple of other special ones. So anyway, I thought let's give this a try because I went to the liquor store in Idaho, which are controlled. It's state-controlled liquor stores there, which I'd never really been to that I can remember, even though I lived in Texas for a little while. I think those were state-controlled too, but anyway, it was just different. And I was very torn because I've been looking for Benchmark, and the only one we can find in our area is Full Proof. Well, they had the whole lineup. But then I would have had to buy four bottles. And I told myself I was only going to get 2. And so I got this plus the single barrel that we bought, right? So anyway, here we're going to try this one. Let's get this thing going. So I don't know the mash bill. It is a 90 proof. So that's pretty good. I like the bottle. The bottle's kind of neat. All right. So again, it's made with the water from the Seven Devils mountain range. Not a big fan of the name, but anyway. Let's see. Anything special about it? No, they say it's just really good, actually, in an old-fashioned. So we're going to try that in a little bit. But first, let's give it a nose and get it on the palate, and then see how we do. So it's light sweetness to it, not overpowering. Just getting alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
every time I come back in for it.
Right. It is. They said 2 to 4 on one part of the website, but then at the beginning, at one point they said aged 4 years in their barrels in their warehouse. So, all right. Well, not getting a lot of.
Yeah, for me it's just that the alcohol keeps coming. Every time I go back to smell it, it's the same ethanol, but there is sort of a layer of sweetness.
Are you getting any oakiness at all? The wood?
Not really.
No. Okay.
It's just sort of a mild sweetness.
Okay. Well, All right, I'm gonna go no taste here. That tastes good. Definitely got some sweetness up on front. I got it's almost too sweet. That saccharine, but not quite. It doesn't repulse me.
Oh, that's good.
It's more like my 2 drops of stevia instead of 5 drops.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The sort of a fake sweetness is right at the beginning, but
Right.
I don't know. I'm still not getting much oak.
Yeah,
The oak is very weak.
Very weak, and I am getting an aftertaste
Oh,
that
okay.
seems very fake sugar.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know about that.
I was gonna say whatever happens sort of midway through, it kills that initial fake sugar taste for me, which kind of saves it. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It kind of comes back on the end.
It's actually it's got this.
Shoot.
The inside of my mouth feels dry now.
Oh.
I mean, it's got like a tingly feeling in there that's kind of weird. That I don't dislike it. I just don't think I'd.
It's not a new favorite.
It's not anything. I'd much rather have something with a little more flavor. Like I had Wheel Horse recently, and that was just super good. Of course, my favorite Russell's 10 years, awesome right now, and even my old favorite Eagle Rare is better than this. But it should be better than this. This is not bad though. It's just not great. I mean, I can tell you 20 whiskeys that are worse than it, you know,
Right.
that we've had. But but it's not great. At least it's not. It doesn't taste like water,
Right.
which some of them do. So, all right, let's make an old fashioned really quick, just to kind of get the ball rolling. Start with ice and 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. There's probably more like 3, but okay. I like orange bitters too, so I'm going to add that. A couple of dashes of that. Get our 2 ounces of whiskey. And we'll do a half ounce of simple sugar. Okay. Go back with me. Alright, that should be well cooled off now. Got our glass and round ice with a shard sticking out of it. That should be cool. Get the strainer. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So there's the highball. I mean, our old fashioned highball. Alright, so give it a try, Sean. You're first up. I don't know what you think. Is that a good old fashioned?
Yeah.
No?
You may have gone a little crazy with the bitters.
Okay. But. Oh no.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice. I had one the other day. I think they made it with Fireball. It had that cinnamon flavor like over the top.
Okay.
Either use maybe way too much bitter. This is much nicer.
Okay. I haven't had an old fashioned in a while.
Yeah.
So.
We'll have to have a show on old fashions because yeah, they're popular. Anyway, you know what? I think it tastes good.
Okay.
I think it's really good for old fashioned. So I may have my old fashioned whiskey here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm going to drink it neat. Anyway, Seven Devils from Idaho. Who'd have thought any good whiskey could come out of Idaho? Thought it would just be vodka with all the potatoes.
Yeah, it's true.
Is that okay to say that?
They're potato country, right?
Yeah, it's potato.
Oh, they're steak. So.
Well, steak and ice. Steak and potatoes.
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying?
I said steak.
Steak?
Because I asked, are they a potato country?
Oh.
I was like, oh, well, it's a steak.
Oh, no, it's steak.
So.
It is, well, it makes sense. That still works.
Sure.
Anyway, we're going off the rails here. Seven Devils.
Mm-hmm.
If you're ever in Idaho, give it a try. You'll probably find it, at least in the Boise Meridian is the biggest suburb town now, and then Caldwell's out there a little ways. But it was a nice town. Nice little area. It was kind of neat. And apparently in Christmas time they light up this whole plaza area, and they got this Indian Creek that runs through the middle of town, and it's really nice. So, all right. Anyway, Seven Devils. Give it a try. I think it's pretty good. Cognac Distillery tastes really good in an old fashioned, I think. So it worked for me on that. So until next time, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think if you've tried it. If you're from Idaho and you're thankful that you have a good whiskey, let us know. We'll see you later. Sláinte, to your health.